Hi guys, it's Anne and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I don't post a lot, but when I do, it's about luxury items, cameras, and my husband. So if you're interested in what I will be unboxing today based on the title of this video, keep on watching as I will be discussing the changes in the shopping experience because of COVID-19. Before I do the unboxing, let's talk about the fact that there are now two main stores, meaning they're not in a department store for South Coast Plaza. So you have the main Louis Vuitton store. That one actually had a really long line. In fact, you have to register to be part of like the waiting list. So from my understanding, it's a party of two at a time, and I'm not really sure why it was really long of a line, because when I went to their new store, which is called the Louis Vuitton Costa Mesa California Dream store, it's actually I'll show you later, but it's referred to as a pop-up Western type of store. It looks beautiful. It reminds me of the Louis Vuitton X, sort of like the pop-up exhibition that they had in Rodeo Drive, Los Angeles. So yeah, that one didn't have a long line. I think we were the third in line, my husband and I, and we didn't have to register or be part of a waiting list. So I'm not sure why it was much shorter line. And I will talk about the shopping experience for that particular store. I don't know if it's the same for the main store, but I do know that there is another Louis Vuitton store in a different city where they won't even allow you to touch or inspect the bag. But so let me talk about the new Louis Vuitton store at South Coast Plaza. Let's talk about the pros first. The pro with the whole COVID-19 shopping experience is when you get in line and when you're ready to go in, they give you your own client advisor who pretty much will kind of like follow you around or give you that one-on-one experience where you're not really fighting for their attention and you get their full undivided attention, where you can check out any item you want and it's your own dedicated service. So I thought that was really cool. I think I spent a good hour and a half checking out different bags, different items that I was thinking of purchasing. So I thought that was a big pro. The second pro is that everyone's wearing masks, and yes, social distancing. I felt like there were some times where people got a little bit close because they were looking at the bag that I was looking at. It was fine. We were wearing masks. The other pro was that you actually could touch the bag, inspect it, wear it, no problem. That could also be a con. So let me talk about the cons. So the cons are, yes, people are touching it. So there's no wiping in between. The client advisors are not wearing gloves. I guess there's really no point in that because of cross-contamination. They would actually have to be switching out gloves all the time. I get it. So it's really up to you as a customer. Of course, as much as possible, just avoid touching your face. I would definitely wash your hands after or sanitize, anything that you can do to help minimize your exposure. But yes, because of the fact that they are allowing customers in the store and that they're allowing them to touch the bags, you are going to be exposed. But yes, everybody is wearing masks and trying to maintain social distancing. So those are the pros and cons of the new shopping experience because of COVID-19. As for the store itself, it's sort of like a beachy, you know, typical California, bright colors, summer type of thing. And from my understanding, it's named after one of their perfumes, the California Dream. I don't have that. I haven't tested it, so I can't give my opinion on that type of perfume. But definitely nice, bright colors. It's a single-story store. I believe it opened on September 4. I could be wrong. It might be because they had just recently opened it because of COVID-19. I'm not really sure. I didn't really find that many articles or reviews yet. So I just thought that was very interesting that I got to visit that store and purchase the bag that I'm about to unbox with you. So here we go. So your typical now orange and blue bag. It used to be the brown bag, and then here is the box with the blue ribbon with the kind of embossed, like you could feel the Louis Vuitton on the blue ribbon. And because I haven't really bought a bag from Louis Vuitton in about 4 years, some of this might be familiar to you as a viewer these days, but I thought it was really cool that their envelopes got smaller because they used to be a lot longer. And the thing is, I think it's because it's the type of receipt that they're using now. Before, it used to be like the permanent type of, no matter how long it's been, it's always going to be printed, not really faded. It was more like the rectangular type of receipt, but now it's your regular receipt, which I thought is terrible, but whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that if you don't know it already, that their receipt envelopes have gotten smaller and that their receipts have pretty much just stayed as a regular receipt now. So here is the envelope, and inside is the receipt. I don't know if you could see that, but it says Pop-up USA Western. Again, this is the Louis Vuitton Costa Mesa California Dream store. I don't know why they call it a pop-up store. Maybe it's temporary. I'm not really sure. If you know more about it, please comment below. And then normally they put like their calling card, but my client advisor, she's new. She said she's only been there for 3 weeks. So she actually wrote her contact information on a perfume card. So I won't be sharing all that information, as well as you get it. You could always look it up online. I'll give you the description and the code so you can look it up. I just want to mention that I had asked the client advisor to provide me with a drawstring dust bag if possible instead of the flap. I just prefer it. It doesn't mean that it's better than the other one. It's just something that I like to have because I can cover the entire bag. Yes, it's still covering it with the flap, but I just think it looks better with the drawstring. And because of that, I think that's the reason why I ended up with, instead of like the magnetic closure that pulls open like this, I actually kind of got like the shoebox type of box. So right there, and then you would open it. There you go. And here is my bag with the dust bag that I asked for. Nice, decent size. And I think these type of boxes you could take apart and put it in your luggage if you happen to buy this somewhere far where you have to take a plane or stuff it in your luggage or something like that. So that's really nice that they can do that with this type of packaging. So here it is. You guys already know what it is based on the title of this video, but before I get to it, the code is M44872. This is actually the new model. So the old model, I don't have it, but the canvas where the zipper is, it extends. So there was a lot of complaints as to how difficult it was to open the bag because of that extra piece of canvas. So on the new model, they cut that part back to expose the zipper more, and then it's a lot easier to open. And this is the Palm Springs Mini in the Reverse Monogram. So as I was mentioning, it's more exposed. So see how easy it is and effortlessly I can do that. Of course you have to pull back. And then inside are the straps. And then this one, I might have to post a photo of it, but inside, I don't know if you can see that, I'm sorry, I don't want to over bend the bag, but in there says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And that was really the main reason why I got this bag. If you have watched my collection video, the way I keep my spending down is by going to different stores, especially if it's in a different state or city, and looking for bags that are made in France. I'm not very nitpicky. If it is a significant type of damage or defect, I will definitely not get it. But for the most part, I've gotten all my bags in store and they all have been pretty good. Enough to the point where like no one's going to inspect it and be like, oh look, it's like not perfect. I don't really care about that. If you do care about that, that's awesome, that's great. I'm just into the whole made in France type of thing. But yeah. As for the date code, it is on this side in the big pocket, and it says FL 3270, which translates to the 37th week of 2020, which I believe is from September 7th, 2020 to September 13th, 2020. So it is fairly new bag because we are the last week of September. Why did I go with this color? I talked to my husband and I couldn't decide because they actually had the regular monogram and this one. And he said, just go with the one, of course, the one that you really like. And secondly, he liked this one better because he thought it was something different, unique, I guess. And the fact that not many people yet have it. So he's like, oh, just totally get that one. And yeah, so this is why I got it. How I got it, I was not put on a waiting list. I did not have to pay ahead of time and order it without seeing it, you know, because I've had that experience where I was told I had to pay or order it first before I actually got to see the bag. This one, I pretty much went in there, and the funny thing is, I had asked the client advisor, do you have the Reverse Monogram Palm Springs Mini? And she checked it on her phone, and then she said, no, I'm sorry, it's sold out. Okay. So I looked at other bags, and I was looking at the regular monogram, and then we were about to head out the store because I just really wasn't sure about the regular monogram. But then I saw the other client advisors kind of moving stuff around on the shelf, and not this one, but another one, because there was two of these, was sitting on the shelf. And then they just grabbed it, and somebody else was looking at it. And then so I asked her, well, is that one sold? Because I thought it was sold out. And then she had looked it up, and there's actually two lines. I guess they're for different codes. And the one that she had looked at in the beginning was for the old model, the one that had the extra canvas part right here. So she looked up the new model, and yes, there was two. So she was like, oh, I didn't know there was two different ones. And I'm like, it's totally okay. So she's like, let me go look for it. So she went and looked in the drawers, and she found this one. And then when I opened it and I saw Made in France, I was like, yes, but let me just make sure that this is something I wanted. So I tried it on. I asked my husband because his opinion matters. So yeah, so that is what I didn't have to do really to get the bag. It is very in demand. I think last time it was out of stock, and then last night I thought I saw it go back to call for availability. Also, if you try to go through like their customer service online, you can chat with them through messages, I guess, like the regular text messages, and they can check inventory for you. You just have to state where you are. They also told me it was sold out online and in store. But I think what's happening is the moment that somebody is being shown the bag, they kind of take it off immediately. The reason I know this is because my husband had called for a bag, and then he wasn't sure, so he said, I'll call you back. It hadn't even been a minute yet. Called them back, and they're like, oh, we just sold it. Like, okay, what? And then he was about to hang up, and then they go, oh no, never mind, it's not sold. I guess they put it back. So again, take it with a grain of salt as far as, is it sold out or not? Is it in stock or not? You know, gotta keep looking around, paying attention to what's going on. So yeah, so that is my advice, and that was my COVID-19 shopping experience at Louis Vuitton. Again, please be careful, guys. I'm just really thankful that I have the opportunity to purchase this bag, and it's very exciting for me because it has been a while since I got a new bag. And part of the reason is because again, I was looking mostly for Made in France, and depending on your client advisor, they may not go back there and look for one for you, or they'll just give you this whole speech about it's all the same. I know, I get it. And it's very hard to come by, especially now. So it comes with two adjustable straps. It is not canvas, it's black treated leather, the same as the handle and the leather that's attached to the 4D rings here. I won't do a full review because I'm sure there are tons of videos out there already. But yes, you would just attach the one that doesn't have any holes to the top. And then the one that has the holes goes to the bottom D-ring. So there's the backpack style. I'm really excited to use this because this is my first Louis Vuitton backpack. So it's really cute, it's nice, and if you want to do like a crossbody, it's only one strap. So you take them all out and then put the straps only on the top. So this was according to one of the client advisors there, how it's typically worn. So both top D-rings. And then you can wear it on your shoulder or across your body. So at the end of this video, I will be showing you different ways on how to wear this bag and how it looks on me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and maybe the notification bell, even though I don't post that much. But you never know, it's very random. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe.